Do you feel like you're stuck in an endless cycle, always searching for something, but never finding it? Today, you will discover what the angels want you to know and why you have been feeling this way. That special person, whom you miss, has been lost, drifting away from everything that connected him to you. He jumped from relationship to relationship, seeking to find himself, but now he is more confused than ever. He misses you, misses the unique connection that only the two of you shared. He is desperately seeking that feeling that only you could provide. He is trying to fill the voids in his life by involving himself with different people, but in reality, this is just a search for something deeper. For a long time, he strayed from his path without truly understanding the essence of this connection. Now his intuition is opening up surprisingly. He is starting to perceive an almost telepathic connection with you, picking up on your feelings and signals with a sensitivity he didn't have before. Without fully realizing it, he is just beginning to understand, as his intuition is developing rapidly and intensely. He is really making an effort to comprehend this connection. With the opening of his intuition, he is having many dreams about you. These dreams are like revelations, bringing an instant understanding of many things, moments where he receives clear signs from the spiritual world. He is picking up on these messages from the past, now more than ever. After so long, he is recognizing and internalizing these understandings about the connection between you. It's as if he is going through a moment of enlightenment, finally realizing the depth and intensity of this bond. This person invested time, energy, and effort in the wrong directions. In his naivety, he believed he could easily replace you, even without being together. But the truth is that you left a deep mark on him, a unique presence that opened his heart and mind in a way he had never experienced before. This connection that you share is intense and genuine, something he had never felt before. There is a strong bond between you, something that is felt by both, regardless of how you decide to call it, whether as soulmates or anything else. It is an undeniable and palpable connection. However, he never managed to fully understand this connection. In the past, he looked at it in a very logical and rational way, trying to replace it or explain it from a practical and worldly point of view. You, on the other hand, have always been more attuned to intuition and the heart. So, here lies the big question about you. Why did this person fail to truly find you? Why couldn't he find in you or in anyone else what he was looking for? The answer lies in your uniqueness. You are special, as if all different people were one in you. This complexity and richness of personality is something he couldn't fully comprehend. This doesn't mean you have multiple personalities, but rather that you embody a variety of energies and qualities, as if you were a combination of all the characteristics he has sought in different people. Your spirit is vast and multifaceted, and this is something many cannot understand immediately. This man tried to understand you in a limited way, without realizing that you are much more than you appear on the surface. Your ability to touch people's hearts and leave a lasting mark is rare and precious. You are a being of light, whose presence is deeply felt, and this is something that cannot be replaced or replicated. You are an extremely unique person, with an energy that reflects a genuine interest in various areas of life. He is deeply interested and intrigued by you, precisely because you possess a diversity of qualities that are rare to find in a single person. No one compares to you from the beginning. Your energy is extremely powerful, your mind is incredibly strong, and the resilience you carry within you is inspiring. In addition, there is a vibrant passion that emanates from you. When you fall in love with something, you commit fully. If you have a goal or a dream, you do not rest until you achieve it. You are the kind of person who lives with a passionate, almost chaotic energy, but in an extraordinarily positive way. It's as if you have the ability to do several things at once, masterfully. You may be a master at manifesting your desires, or maybe people simply feel that you are the one who seems to have everything under control. Moreover, you have a way of living life in a very balanced and fair manner. You understand the difference between good and evil and do not believe that both should be honored in the same way. Your fair and honorable approach makes you a comforting person, someone who calms the hearts around you and makes people feel safe. This intrinsic justice to your soul makes you pure. Your loyalty is also a striking feature. It is a deep and intense loyalty. You are a very centered and warm person, exuding a welcoming and secure energy. And then there is your sensitive side, a part of you that is full of empathy, truly affectionate, sensitive, and sweet. Your heart is always open to good people. There is so much about you, so many distinct qualities and so many dimensions. It is not surprising that this man cannot find anyone like you in other people. You are truly complex, but in an admirable way, in a unique and special way. Every trait of your personality contributes to the incredible person you are. Your passion and determination are contagious, inspiring everyone around you to pursue their own dreams with the same intensity. Your justice and loyalty make you a safe harbor, someone who can be blindly trusted. And your sensitivity and empathy bring an unparalleled comfort to those who are fortunate enough to know you. You are a rare combination of strength and kindness, determination and sensitivity. It is impossible not to be drawn to your vibrant and welcoming energy, as it radiates a warmth and authenticity that deeply touches everyone who crosses your path. Your ability to fully dedicate yourself to your passions, combined with your ability to live in a balanced and fair way, makes you an exceptional person. You have a presence that is both powerful and comforting, passionate and balanced. And this unique combination is what makes you so special and unforgettable. You are a true inspiration, someone who certainly leaves an indelible mark on the lives of all who have the privilege of knowing you. Perhaps you need to have empathy for this person, because in the recent past, he really did not understand this connection, did not understand why he felt a certain way. This is a highly logical man, not very connected to spiritual matters. The reality is that the awakening to this connection was very slow for him. Therefore, it is crucial that you reserve a space in your heart for this man, as you are someone who is already spiritually evolved, right? So it is very likely that you have perceived this connection much more quickly than he did, understood your intuition in a much deeper way, and knew how to navigate through the signs more easily. You are a person who, naturally, is very aligned with your intuition. And if that is the case, you tend to follow your intuition more frequently than to be guided solely by logic. Not that you are not a logical person, but actually, you are like a natural alchemist. You are not bound by anything, you are limitless, you understand energy, know how to use it and navigate through it. This is something that comes naturally to you. It is a skill that has been developed through many different lifetimes. He who has gone through so much, circling around and around, is now back to the starting point, but with a new view of everything. His intuition is sharper, and now he truly understands the depth of his own feelings and the complexity of emotions. He tried to find himself in other relationships, but deep down, he was always searching for you in each of them. Those relationships, no matter how intense they were at the beginning, always ended suddenly. All of those were frustrated attempts to rediscover that unique connection you both had. Now, this person feels intimidated by you in a way that he has never felt with anyone else. It is a paralyzing fear, as if the world could end and he still couldn't get closer. The way he put you on a pedestal and the way he looks at you reflect such great respect and admiration that turned into fear. Fear of getting close, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. That's why he jumped from one relationship to another, trying to find you in other people. Because with no one else he felt that intensity, that overwhelming sense of being complete. Everything around him reminds him of you. Signs, dreams, people who somehow resemble you. He may even start a new relationship, but soon realizes that the new person is not you. These attempts at distraction always fail because deep down, he can't stop thinking about you. You are always on his mind, even when he tries to forget you. A song, a smell, a specific situation, everything makes him remember you. No matter how hard he tries, he can't avoid this connection. This bond between you is so strong that it surpasses any attempt to distance. No matter how many twists and turns the world takes, his heart always finds its way back to you. And now, with all the clarity he possesses, he finally understands that you are the only person who can fill this void. This realization brings as much relief as it does weight, because he knows that running away from feelings won't help. The truth is that you are the only person who makes sense to him. And this is the truth he is accepting now, with all the clarity and understanding he has. He is beginning to realize something that for a long time seemed like just a coincidence. You always appeared in his thoughts, in his dreams, and in random moments of daily life. He thought it was just a coincidence, but he has reached a point where he understands that it can't be just a coincidence. It's as if an invisible force makes him think of you constantly, as if there is an invisible connection between you. He has started to recognize this unique energy, as if you were connected telepathically. He feels your presence in an almost tangible way, even when you are not physically present. In his dreams, you appear to him, bringing an indescribable comfort and a sense of well-being. These moments when you appear in his dreams are especially powerful, as if they were meant to happen to remind him of this special bond. To him, you are someone mystical, almost magical. You are a constant presence in his thoughts, a presence that does not fade with time. He has tried in many ways to understand what this meant, but now he is beginning to accept that this connection is something beyond what can be rationally explained. It is a soulmate connection, a divine connection that he cannot simply ignore or forget. The feelings you evoke in him are deep and often scary. He is afraid of the intensity of these emotions, because he has never felt anything like this before. For a long time, he believed he could overcome this, that eventually you would become just a distant memory. However, with each passing day, it becomes more evident that you are engraved in his heart in a way that nothing can erase. He tried to find that same feeling in other people, but it was in vain. No connection compares to what he feels for you. It's as if he's finally accepting that this bond between you is unique and irreplaceable. Continuing to seek in others what he feels for you has become a futile task, and he is starting to move away from this search, accepting that you are someone special, impossible to replace. Deep down, he knows he will never be able to forget you. You have left an indelible mark on his life, a mark that no one else can erase. This recognition brings a mix of sadness and comfort, sadness for not being able to be with you now, but comfort in knowing that this connection is real and meaningful. He is learning to live with this reality, to accept that you will always be part of his life, in one way or another. And that, as challenging as it may be, is something he is starting to accept and understand. Now he is truly facing his emotions, something he has always avoided. He never liked to show vulnerability, never felt comfortable admitting he has feelings, right? But because of his dreams, he is forced to deal with it. You constantly appear in his dreams, and he is receiving signs about you. More and more, his thoughts and feelings are focused on you, and he realizes that if he does not confront this and take action, he will never find true happiness. Deep down, both know they should be together. However, there is a lot of confusion blocking that connection. It seems there are external barriers beyond his confusion about you, something that prevents this union. He feels that if the two of you were together, someone could get hurt. There is a sense that he doesn't have the right to approach you, as if something is stopping him. But deep down, he believes he should be with you and that one day you will finally be together. The issue is that you seem to be at different points in life. You are dedicating yourself to your spiritual growth, while he clings more to ego, ignoring his intuition and acting in ways that require your forgiveness. This connection requires a profound transformation, an ego death. He needs to go through this, but at the same time, you will have to forgive him if you want the relationship to work. It will be necessary to choose between unconditional love and conditional love, as this man has done things that may have deeply hurt you. This is a connection based on unconditional love, about healing, about recognizing that nobody is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes, and this man, being your divine counterpart, has made mistakes trying to avoid this connection. So, if you truly desire this union, you will need to forgive. You don't have to maintain this connection, but if you want to continue, you will have to forgive, understand, and accept that people make mistakes, and this person had a slow and painful awakening. He tried in every way to sabotage this connection. He acted impulsively, seeking distractions to avoid thinking about you because the pain of being apart is unbearable. He can't stand to be alone because when he is alone, you are all that occupies his mind. This man has been watching you, looking for signs on your social media, trying to find out more about your life. Distraction has been his main strategy for dealing with the pain, but now he finds himself forced to face loneliness. He gave up trying to find you in other people, realizing that it only pushed him further away. He tried to find a copy of you in others, but he recognized it was a futile attempt. Now he has stopped doing that, accepting that he was only sabotaging his own happiness. Currently, he is isolating himself, undergoing a deep inner search, and his intuition is opening up once again, recognizing the depth of this connection. This is one of those connections in which union is possible, but it requires forgiveness. You need to understand that it took him time to awaken and that he was distracted by old behaviors that did not make him happy. He likes to portray that he is unaffected, but in reality, he wasted months trying to find you in other people, focusing on things that don't matter. Now he knows this and feels that he has wasted a lot of time. Nevertheless, you are still present in his mind, in his thoughts, in his heart, in his dreams. He feels an urgency to do something about it, to confront these feelings once and for all because he can no longer stand the situation. The pain of being away from you is unbearable for him. Every moment that passes, he feels your absence like an open wound, a constant pain that prevents him from moving forward. He tried to fill this void with distractions, seeking anything that could push the memory of you away. But nothing worked. He realized that no matter how hard he tried, you were always present in his thoughts, your image engraved in his mind. He watches you from afar, follows your social media posts, trying to understand how you are, what you have been doing, if you miss him too. This behavior has become a habit, a way to be close even from a distance. But he knows this is not enough. He is ready to face his feelings, to stop running away and to confront the reality that you are the person he wants by his side. He knows he will have to prove this to you, that he will need to show through actions, not just words, that he is willing to change and work to build a future together. Now he feels ready to take this step, face his fears and insecurities, and open his heart to you once again. If you truly desire this connection, it will be a path of forgiveness and acceptance. You will need to work together to overcome the challenges, acknowledging past mistakes and opening up to a future of unconditional love and mutual growth. He is ready to face his emotions and take the next step towards you. Now it's up to you to decide if you are willing to forgive and open your heart to this possibility of unity. Together, you can find a way to happiness, but it will require effort, dedication, and above all, a lot of love.